Welcome back to the Mafuba Jar. We've been sealed away for another awesome video. And today, guys, we've got two of these starter slash expert decks here from set 9. We've got the Instinct Surpass Goku starter deck, and we have the Ultimate Lifeform Cell expert deck. Now, both are very, very powerful. I'm going to go over the Cell one here first, because this one has the pack, and it's technically labeled the expert deck, which it probably would help out the Cell stuff a lot, but my personal interest for this time is going to be the Goku deck here. Just weird because for the past two ones, my attention has been mainly on the expert decks rather than the starter decks. But this time, my attention's here because I think this is also cool. But I'm not. It's not that I'm dissing Cell. It's like, please don't think I'm like sitting here trying to smack talk Cell or anything. It's just when it comes to the card game, I'm not the biggest Cell fan personally. But that's just my honest opinion. Alright, we've got that out of the way. Get that out here. You've got your complete deck here. And we have, as I said, the one pack. I think it's pretty cool that they come with a pack. Alright, let's see what we get. So we've got Frieza Undying Emperor. We are Universe 7. Belmont, Yakon, Majin Buu, Piccolo, Android 17, Metacooler, Whis, Your Mine, Android 17 leader, and we have Clan Commander Frieza rare. Very nice, very nice. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go over the decks here themselves. If they can ever be opened. That's the one thing about these. These things are such a pain to open. Okay, maybe I have a little bit of an easier time if I actually use the correct area to open it from. But it can still be a pain sometimes. Okay, so we have here the Cell leader of the expert deck. Now, unlike the Cell leader, this one is not a Surge, so he's only green. So he's a green android, and his items when his card is placed in your leader area, choose one Cell Games Arena from your deck, activate it, and you can't activate field cards for the duration of the game. That's a pretty interesting restriction. Because we have other leaders that can automatically place a field card, but none of them have that restriction. To activate main is once per turn, choose one green or yellow card from your hand, place it under this card, then choose one card in your life, place it in your drop area, draw 2 cards. Pretty elaborate. The total of 4 or more energy between you and your opponent. You may draw 2 cards and flip this card over. To Cell and Cell Jr. Endless Supremacy. Activate main. Once per turn, choose one green or yellow card from your hand, place it under this card, then choose one card in your life, place it in your drop area. Activate 2 cards. Draw 2 cards. Okay, so it's the same as the Unawakened side. His other activate main is once per turn, choose 2 cards underneath this card and place them in their owner's drop areas. Play 2 Cell Jr. tokens. So you can just keep spamming out just tokens all the time and just going for huge numbers early game. Possibly late game too, depending if you're able to boost them up. Alright, so some of the cards we get in here is Cell Genetic Consumption. He's a 1-drop with Union Absorb. You choose an Android 17 in your drop area and place it under this card. Choose up to 1 green/yellow multicolor cell with an energy cost of 4 from your hand or deck. Play it on top of this card in active mode, then shuffle your deck. We get Promiscuous Progeny. I'm sorry, guys. That pronunciation, that one's really getting me. So the activate battles, choose up to 2 Cell Jr. tokens in your battle area, remove them from the game. For each Cell Jr. you remove from the game with this skill, choose up to one of your opponent's cards and switch it to rest mode. Ooh, interesting. And its activate main for a yellow is if your leader card is a Cell card, add this card from your hand to your hand from the drop area. So something with expert decks, guys, you get 10 unique cards. It's technically 5 unique cards. You get 2 copies of each, and 5 of them are holo rared, but they're completely randomized. So that's another incentive for you to buy multiples of them, because you're not guaranteed the same holo rares with each one. We get SS2 Gohan Wounded Victor. Oh, man, that art is just gorgeous. So it has Triple Strike and Successor for 3 energy. That's not bad. Auto is once per turn when its card attacks, choose up to 1 yellow Sun Goku card in your drop area and combo it with this card. So very, very nice. Got Cell Perfection Mispent. got two autos here. First one is when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. And the other auto is choose an Android 18 on this card and place it in its owner's drop area. When your opponent's card attacks and negate the attack, then choose up to one green yellow multi-card cell with an energy cost of 4 under this card and place it in the owner's drop. Play it and then place this card in the owner's drop area. So it's a pretty kind of elaborate way of like de-evolving him to negate, which that's kind of interesting. And we have Cell Perfection Reclaimed. You need an absorb. For a green, you pick an Android 18 in your drop area, place it under this, and you get to choose a cell card with an energy cost of 8 for your deck or hand, play it on top of an active mode, and shuffle your deck. And the other auto is that if you have 4 or more energy, when this card is placed in a drop area from a battle card by a skill, so basically off of this guy right here, by a skill, you get to choose up to one cell card with an energy cost of 8 in your drop area and play it. Oh wow. So like it separates and goes in. Okay. That's interesting. And you get a cell genetic, another copy of the cell genetic consumption. Oh wow, there's actually other unique cards in here. You got Android 18, Imminent Danger. You got Android 17. Okay, so I was right first time. You get 10 copies of unique cards and 2 copies of each. It's just any 5 of them could be hollows. Sorry, I get that a little bit mixed up sometimes. Okay, you get Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Actually, what am I doing? I'm sorry about that, guys. So, the Imminent Danger is activate main. Tap at energy. If your leader card's an Android and you send this card from your drop area to your warp, choose one green or yellow Android card with an energy cost of 1 in your drop area and add it to your hand. So, it's a nice way of recycling. Android 17 here. It's a counter negate attack. You negate and play him. Okay, so we have one of these for green now. It's pretty cool. And the auto is if your leader card is an Android card, when you play this card, choose up to one battle card with an energy cost of 4 or less that has an Android in its name from your deck, place it in your drop area, and then shuffle your deck. We've got SS Goku Valiant Breakthrough. When you combo with this card from your drop area, choose up to one green-yellow multicolored Gohan childhood in your battle area and switch it to active mode. Oh, that's pretty nutty. Activate main is that if your opponent has 4 or more energy and you have a Cell card with the energy cost of 4 or more in play, play this card from your hand. If you do, choose up to one of your opponent's cards, switch it to rest mode, and you can't place this card for the duration of the turn. Very nice. We've got Vegeta Begrudging Support. When this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's skillless battle cards, KO it, and this card gains 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. I mean, we might see the rise of skillless cards again because they're getting a bit more mentions with this set, so could be a viable tech. And we got the card I can't pronounce, the Gohan, and the other copies of cards that we did not get holo rares of. And everything else from here is reprint stuff. So you get 2 Android 20s, you get 4 copies of Dr. Gero, Evil's Inventor, you get 4 copies of Endless Malice Android 17, you get a copy of Android 20 Vile Creator, which if you guys are still planning on holding on to Android 21, this is definitely a very good card for that. You get Infernal Villainy Cell, 2 copies. You get Shocking Death Ball, very good negate. You get the Cell Junior Minions Unleashed. You get Dr. Gero, Progenitor of Terror, Android 18. Under your skin, you get 4 copies of that. You get 2 Hellfighters. You get 2 Android 18's Bionic Blitzes. You get the 1 Cell Games Arena. And you get your 2 Light Bullets. So, not too bad. They're a little more pricey than what you would get from the starter decks, but you get a pack to make up for it, so it kind of balances out. Not to mention, you buy 2 of these and you have something that could do fairly well in locals, whether it be an expert deck or a starter deck. Honestly, depending on the starter deck, it could also get you very well, as very high up in the locals as well. And as I said, if I'm being honest, this is the one I'm actually a little more hyped about. Once again, please don't think I have anything personal against Cell. It's just in the card game, I'm not a big fan of his mechanics. However, anything Universe 7, I am all about. Okay, not as much trouble to open this time. First of all, let's go ahead and check out this leader right here. Son Goku, it's got critical. Warrior of Universe 7, which means cards with Universe 7, battle cards with Universe 7 are treated as if they had no specified cost. So very, very cool. And its Awaken is that when you have a Universe 7 card in play with 25,000 or more power, or your life is 4 or less, you draw 2 cards and flip them over. To Ultra Instinct Sun Goku, Hero of Universe 7. So he still has critical and the Warrior of Universe 7. So he's got critical on both sides. That right there is really, really cool. And that can be pretty brutal. His auto states that when this card attacks, draw a card and then choose up to 1 Universe 7 card in your battle area. And it gets 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So, very, very nice. Me, it's simple, but I really like it. Because it's got the Universe 7, it's got critical on both sides, and it draws and boosts something when it attacks. To me, that's all it needs. Don't get me wrong, I love the other Universe 7 leader cards, and I absolutely love the Android 17 leader that we got in this set. Like, I love him so much. He's like one of the cards that was announced that actually got me hyped for this set, because I wasn't really too hyped about set 9 until we got to see the Universe 7 stuff with Android 17. But honestly, as far as a Universe 7 leader goes, that's really all it needs to be. Doesn't really need to be anything over the top busted. Just has to support the Universe 7, and it's just got to be able to hold its own. And that's what that leader exactly does. Alright, so as I said, for the expert decks, starter decks are now starting to have their own unique rares hollows in them as well. So we get Friendly Rival Frieza. Actually, hold on, let me make sure something quickly. Yep. Okay, yes, I was right. It is randomized in this one too. So Friendly Rival Frieza is a 4-drop. And if your leader card is red, when you combo with this card, choose up to 1 red extra card from your deck, place it in your drop area, then shuffle your deck. So it kind of helps with getting the extra cards in your drop area for the other cards in set 9 to work with. So you've got Ultra Instinct Goku Universal Impulse, and he has 2 autos. First one states that when you play this card, it gains 10,000 power, and you can't play non-Universe 7 battle cards for the duration of the turn, which is perfectly fine. If your leader has Warrior of Universe 7, most of the time you're not going to be playing non-Universe 7 battle cards anyway. And the other auto is that when your opponent plays a battle card, you may return this card to its owner's hand. Oh, that's interesting. And we get both of them hollowed, so that's really, really cool. So we have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Steadfast Ally, his blocker, which is interesting. And his auto states that when one of your red-blue multi-battle cards is removed from your battle area by a skill, if this card is not in play, you may play this card from your hand. Okay, so that's interesting. So when you play him for 2 energy, and your opponent plays a battle card, you get to bounce it back, removing him by skill, and then playing the Vegeta, thus giving you the 25,000 you need to awaken when you have 2 energy. It's pretty good. So we've got We're in This Together. That's a really cool card, showing both 17 and 18. And it's got 2 activate mains. The first one is that if your leader is a Universe 7 card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards with 25,000 power or less and KO them. And activate main for a single red. If your leader card is a Universe 7 card, add this card from your drop area to your hand. And 4 seems expensive, but remember, we have Invoker in this set. So this one only costs you 1 energy if you have an Invoker. So there's the Frieza, Vegeta, We're in This Together. And we get all our other reprint cards in here as well. So we get a Sentiment, which is pretty good. We get After Image Technique, pretty good negate. We get the Ten Shinhan. We get Krillin. We have Piccolo. I almost said Gohan. We have Android 17, Beerus Divine Obliterator. We get the We Are Universe 7. We have Backbone of Universe 7, which is still a very good super combo for them. We have Master Roshi negates. We've got Focus Mind Gohans, Multiform Ten Shinhan, Infinite Energy 18, Universe 7 Representative Search, and we do get 1 Hidden Power E Supreme Kai, which you kind of have to have something like this for something that has critical on both sides. You got to get that double strike in there. Alright guys, so that does it for the starter and expert deck. Both have their very much merits. And honestly, I could definitely see how the cell could be very much abused in many ways. But my personal heart has to go with this one. I mean, just because look at him, he's a Mastered Ultra Instinct with critical. It's simple, straightforward, and aggro, which is kind of the decks I like to play, while Cell's a bit more control with everything. So, with that, guys, if you enjoyed this video here today, be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and comment down below, And with that, guys, I hope you all have a very fantastic day. See you guys next time, and you've all been released.